Yes, actually, CPR is like an all-rounder. It's a multi-dimensional indicator.
Breakout trading and mean reversion trading is like completely different. In a breakout, breaking the previous levels,
Can be used for breakout, it can be used for mean reversion, and even if you want to avoid trading, you can use.
here you are coming back to the average. These two are completely different styles, right?
Now, this particular mean reversion can happen with any CPR type. There is no specific type of CPR for a mean reversion. Only for breakout, we need narrow CPR. There will be more number of mean reversion trades. There are chances mean reversion trades occur at narrow CPR also.
There we are not expecting a breakout.
Now, when the prices are coming down, I will go for a short based on this mean reversion. Now, what happens? Hey guys, this is Gomati Shankar, full-time price action trader. So I have partnered with Upsurge to create amazing learning content for you people. So stay tuned, more contents are on the way. So hit that like button, share it with all your trading friends, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Let's discuss one more query of all our viewers, and that is called mean reversion. Okay, I have a little bit of idea about what mean reversion is. Mean is basically the average. Okay, average price of the market.
Okay.
Okay, and what I know is basically price comes back to its average. For example, there is this average line. It can be 20 moving average,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And let's say the price is moving like this.
Okay.
It comes back down, takes a support,
Okay.
and then goes up again.
Yes.
It continues the trend, but after some time it comes back down to its average, then start going up again. This is how the price moves. It like keeps taking support or sometimes resistance if it's like falling down.
Yes.
It just keeps coming back to its average, and that's called mean reversion.
Correct.
Correct? This is basically the simple idea of mean reversion.
Yes.
Now, this strategy is also used by a lot of people who use a strategy called buy on dips.
Correct.
Correct? If you want to buy on dips, mean reversion is basically one concept that you must know.
True.
Right? Now, my question to you is how to do this effectively and how to identify this mean reversion in a pinpoint way, because there are a lot of means. 20 moving average is a mean, 50 moving average is a mean, 200 EMA is a mean, EMAs are also mean, SMAs are also mean. So which MA or which averages we need to use, at the same time which I can say which strategy or like how to actually do this in the most efficient way. That's my question for you.
Okay. For intraday trading or for swing trading or something like positional?
No, we want to know all three.
All right.
All yours, sir.
So, for your question, again, I would like to take CPR indicator because CPR is calculated based on the previous day's high and low levels. So, again, CPR is nothing but a average price.
Ek second. In the last video, you told me we use CPR for the breakout.
Yes.
Now, breakout trading and mean reversion trading is like completely different. In a breakout, you are actually, breaking the previous levels. You're
Correct.
going above the previous resistance, previous highs. Here, you're coming back to the average.
Yes.
Right? You're buying the support or you're
Yes.
selling at the resistance.
Yes.
These two are completely different styles, right?
Yes.
Then why are we using the same indicator?
Yes, actually, CPR is like an all-rounder. It's a multi-dimensional indicator. It can be used for breakout. It can be used for mean reversion. And even if you want to avoid trading, you can use CPR. So let me explain it to you.
Sure.
So this is CPR indicator. So how I look at the mean reversion trades. So there is one type for understanding the mean reversion. So let's assume like this is a monthly CPR. Let me explain it for swing traders. So what I will do is for day traders, let me start. For day traders, we will be using this daily CPR. Okay. And then on top of it, we will be having this R1. What I used to do is, I used to apply another level which is previous day high. Without this previous day high, I never use R1.
Okay.
And at the same time, at the bottom we have S1. And I will be using additional level which is previous day low. So what I do is, I consider both these levels as a zone.
Okay.
So these are the zones for me personally, and I use both together. Now what I will be doing is, if the prices are breaking R1 and previous day high, like we discussed in the previous video, it is going to be a valid breakout if the CPR is narrow.
Correct.
If the CPR is narrow, then it's going to be a valid breakout. Now let's say there is a breakout, but the prices are not going up and it's coming back to hit my stop loss. Now let's say I will take this stop loss. Now I will understand that the prices are not going to break and the prices are not going to blast, or the prices are not going to become an overbought level. The prices are again coming back to its fair price. So personally, I feel CPR is a fair price value. CPR is the zone, CPR is a level which is the fair price of that particular instrument. So once the prices reverses and comes below R1 and previous day high, whether the prices are taking resistance or with a bear candle, or whether the prices are breaking up and then coming down. So either way, we can take a short entry when there is a bear candle, or we can take a short entry when the market is giving a fake breakout and then coming down. So both the entries can be considered. So when I take a short entry here, there are higher chances that the market will reach the CPR. So CPR would be my target. So this is how I personally trade these mean reversion levels as a day trader. Now if you want to do it in a swing trading, then what you can do is you can use weekly CPR or monthly CPR. So if you are using weekly CPR, probably you have to use it in the hourly time frame.
Correct.
And if you are using monthly CPR, then probably you have to use it in a daily time frame. So before we continue with this video, I have created an amazing CPR indicator trading strategy course with Upsurge in both English and Tamil. So there I have shared all my personal trading strategies both for swing traders and day traders. So go and enroll for this course. Link is provided in the description. Let's continue to this video. So if you are looking for a mean reversion in weekly CPR or whether it is a monthly CPR, so this might be weekly or monthly CPR. Okay, so again, there will be R1 level or previous week high level, or there will be previous month high level. And at the same time, so previous month high. So at the same time, at the bottom, there will be S1, previous week low, or there will be previous month low.
Correct.
Okay, so there will be two lines. So I will consider this as a zone. If the prices are taking resistance and if they are coming down, then that will be a mean reversion zone, and we can go for a short and we can plan a target at CPR. So CPR will be our target because CPR is nothing but a fair price value. Okay, this is a fair price value. Same thing with respect to the long side. So if the market is reversing from this particular zone, we can go for a long and CPR will be our target. So if you clearly understand, now this particular mean reversion can happen with any CPR type. It can happen in a narrow CPR, it can happen in a wide CPR. So whatever it is, there is no specific type of CPR for a mean reversion. Only for breakout we need narrow CPR. But apart from that, if there is a mean reversion trade, we can consider narrow CPR or medium CPR or wide CPR, whatever it is. But the reversal condition should be on clarity. It should reverse from R1 or previous day high or previous week high. And once the prices comes down below these zones, we can go for a short for a target of CPR. So in your question, you were talking about moving averages.
Yeah.
So moving averages is of course average price, and CPR is also an average price. So CPR is also a fair price level. So you were asking about this buy on dips. So people who are doing some positional trades or some momentum investing, they can go with monthly CPR. They can take on monthly CPR. So whenever the prices are taking supports at monthly CPR, month on month, they can keep on buying at the monthly CPR supports. So that becomes a valid buy on dip area using CPR, monthly CPR.
Okay. But like we usually do buy on dips in a trendy market, right?
Correct. Yes, of course. Whenever in a monthly CPR, there is a concept like called ascending CPR. So every month, what happens? The CPR will be going higher and higher.
Correct.
So let's say this is Jan, and this is February, and this is March. So every month, if the market is really trending, then it will be taking supports at the CPR and it will be going up higher and higher.
Correct.
So whenever the market is taking support at the CPR, so that will be my buy on dip area.
Now, like if we take the inspiration from the previous session that we talked about, breakouts, right? So you said narrower the CPR, better the chances of breakout.
Yes.
So if we are talking about the mean reversion concept,
Yes.
don't you think we should like go with the wider CPRs because the chances of breakouts will be lesser, like probability will be lesser?
Yes, actually mean reversion happens in wide CPR as well as in narrow CPR.
Okay.
I can better explain using a illustration. Now let's say this is a narrow CPR. So we are expecting a trending market. So let's assume this is R1 and this is a previous day high. And let's assume this is S1 and this is previous day low. Now this is a narrow CPR. We are expecting a breakout. Now what happens? The market will go up. Okay, it will give a break and at times it will reverse. So now breakout is activated, right? But my stop loss is hit.
Okay.
Now when the prices are coming down, I will go for a short based on this mean reversion. Now what happens? This is a narrow CPR. We are expecting a trending market. This mean reversion will go beyond CPR and it will break S1. So again it is a trending market. So in a narrow CPR, we are expecting a breakout. But if my stop loss is hit, then I can go for this mean reversion trade. I can take that short position and it will reverse towards CPR, which is my target basically. And then it may go beyond S1 and previous day low and still it can become a trending day.
Correct.
So-
In the opposite direction.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So in wide CPR, there will be more number of mean reversion trades. I do agree, but there are chances mean reversion trades occur at narrow CPR also.
Right. But here it will occur after triggering a stop loss. And there
At
since
times,
we are
at times triggering a stop loss, or at times without giving a breakout, it can come down.
Correct.
So both the ways it's possible.
but there we are not expecting a breakout, right? So we can be ready anytime
Correct.
it gives a reversal. Got it. All right. So we don't need to use any moving average.
Apart from this, there is no need of moving averages or VWAP or anything is not needed. The CPR itself is more than enough to understand the breakouts as well as mean reversions.
Okay. So the best way to solve a problem is avoid the problem. All right. So yeah, well, that was a great explanation. So thank you so much for this concept.
Thank you, Ansh.
We loved it. We all loved it, I hope. And अगर आपको पसंद आया, so hit the like button and share it with all your trader friends. And let us know if you have any other such queries. And we will try to make one video on that query with Sir. On that note, we'll see you in more such informative content. Till then, keep learning, keep trading and investing with Upsurge.